So the weekly updates or chit chats that I've developed or started, basically right now is October 28th. So yeah, let's just talk about random things. They're very important though, but it's not always about religious stuff. Sometimes it's just about me, and I do that because of all the weird things I go through. It's just a healing for me. So yeah, October is my birthday. So that's something that's very essential to some degree what's happening in the world. Bad things will happen more in October, just so you know, because of the sort of significant spiritual quality that it has, that I was born and I came to help human beings. And it's not hard to see. You can see all global events. October, either really good things happen or really bad things happen. So it's just one of the months, it's not the only month. And then for me personally, it's because since, right, God makes demons follow me and harass me. But it's not directed at me. It's just how I learn their psychology and stuff. It's not real. And yeah, when the harassment, right, the sort of persecution prophets were put into, that I'm put into, which means I see different programs, demons who specialize in showing you how they corrupted religion, identity of God and prophets, and rights of women and men and humans and everything overall. Demons who specialize in being used to show you the psychology of evil. First, perversion, sexism, the evil of mental illness, and what the hell is wrong with these humans. And then, right, narcissism, psychopath, sociopath, predators, etc. And other things that I learned, as well as the solutions to many things in this life. So, yeah, God basically increases their harassment, their sort of time that He makes different demons usually, of a completely different agenda, right? They're being used to show you something else. They usually appear October. And right now, these really weird ones appeared. Yeah. So it always means I'm just gonna either be really happy October because maybe God helped me, um, or the harassment is too much. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a lot of stress. So yeah, one thing I just wanted to talk about, right, just me personally, is because of all this constant situation where I'm always surrounded by demonic human beings and not normal people. And even if someone decent is around me, they overcrowd them. There's just one or two of them. This building I'm in right now, there's like maybe 10, 20, or 15 mentally ill people. It's just, they make me sick. Not only are they evil in character, but they're demons. So that just means I'm around demons now. But the other humans, they're possessed, but they're not as evil as these ones. So that's how you know character matters, right? A demon can possess many people, but if you're more evil than that person, then your demon has more power to do more bad through you, through your body, but also make people around you sick, which is that bad energy we all feel, right? You might call them energy vampires, or someone who just makes you feel sick with their energy. They didn't do anything. They're just sitting there because that's a demon. They're evil as hell. They're disgusting. And they're obviously going to have the quality of not wanting to repent also. So that makes it worse. So you get me? That means as human beings, it's not our nature to be around demons. That's how you know. We were not created to mix with them because we feel sick when we sense them in others, which is that bad energy. So that's another way you know, right? That's why God makes them invisible. We get sick, you know? So it's our nature to be around good people, normal people. Evil should not be around good people. But the problem is, there's no markings on them that show you their sin. That's the other invisible quality that allows evil to thrive. If only we could just separate them, right? God put them in some other universe, burn them all. The ones he wants to change, or, go sit over there like that. Oh, yeah, it's very sad. Evil humans love to mix with good people. They love to pretend to be normal. They don't like to be exposed because one of their greatest fear is punishment. They hate people looking at them and actually knowing they're filthy. Can you believe that? You're filthy, but you don't want others to think you're filthy? Then why did you become filthy? Because they don't get benefits for it. This world was not created to operate on evil. It was created to operate on good. Evil just has the free will to invade this world. So they know. They know by natural law. Even the evil ones will try to kill them. They just, no. So that's a way to prove when evil humans try to act like evil is normal for them or they like it or blah, blah, blah. That's a way to shut them down. Because even if they saw some evil human, many of them would actually try to stop them, not from a place of wanting to stop them, because they just feel like it affects them too. You get me? They would try to kill some of them. So I only ignore it and don't care because it doesn't affect them that moment, right? There's a lot of good people to make this world balanced. Okay, but you and I, all good people, let's go together, go somewhere else. All these evil humans are going to kill each other, which is what people always say about homosexuals. That's why they want to mix with humans too. Exactly. If we all leave, okay, then they're going to start killing each other. You get me? So it's like they like to use us as their buffer. They like to use us as their ability to wake up the next day, even though when you're that evil, you have a lot of suicidal thoughts, right? Because you're so filthy. Why would you want to live, right? Exactly. It's normal for you to want to die because you don't have the right to live. You're filthy. You hate yourself. That's a normal hate. So don't you guys always wonder why someone is so evil, but then they have the ability to wake up the next day and eat like you and walk like you? It's because you and I are here. Beautiful energy. We roam this earth. We make it safe and nice. We have decency. We have morality. You and I, let's go pack our bags. The other one with the filthy energy, just like them, they're going to be like, I hate you. I hate you. They're going to get their guns and shoot each other. You get me? So that's why then some people, they want your energy, then get it? It doesn't mean they can absorb energy. They're not, they're human. It just means it makes them feel better. So then that's why demons love to bully and harass people. You get me? You guys just think it's just harassment. It's just bad behavior because they know it actually gives them good energy. The 5 minutes they were cussing you out, exactly. They don't have the right to approach you. You're a good person. They're filthy. Usually you can even tell. Who knows? You personally would not agree to mix with them. So that means they can't be around you, right? That means they don't get to have the benefit of your good energy because they have no energy. They're dying. They're empty, right? So they think since you cannot approach good people, they're gonna kick you out. Approach them to harass them so that they're distracted to defend themselves all day. Hey, get away from me. Who are you? I'm gonna call the cops. Hey, don't talk to me. Get the hell out of my face. You're distracted with the situation they're making you think is happening, as if they're actually harassing you. I don't think they really harass people. I think they're empty on the inside and they're looking for energy so they don't die the next day. So then they distract human beings with bad behavior, and as human beings are trying to deal with the bad behavior, the distraction, what happened? Exactly something that is not possible. They're around you. Those 5 minutes they were around you that you were arguing with them, or just maybe you didn't say anything or do anything, but they created an excuse to be around you, bad behavior. And sadly, people were not trained to just get up and leave, which is what we should all do. You might engage, you might say something, and now those few minutes, those few seconds, I know it doesn't make sense. You're light. You're filled with such greatness. You have light as a good person. They were just staring at you, absorbing in that way, that good light. So that's why they usually stare. That's why they usually, when they're trying to harass you, they always say something and then they pause. It's like they're waiting for something. They're not waiting for something. They trying to absorb that good light you have. So do you see how evil they are? They're more evil than you think. It's not just a cuss, you know? Um, See, all these human beings are trying to mimic me right now. These demons are trying to mimic me. This is how you know they're scared of people knowing they're demon and that these people are mentally ill. Because when I'm fast, I'm just natural. Everyone's just right? But now that I'm calm and slow, I haven't said you get me this whole time because I'm slow. This is my nature. They made me fast, and words like that enter my words. Now they're all pretending to be nice, dignified people on their phone calls and walking out with their kids, and they're all trying to be slow because, exactly, if they just act natural, you're gonna see they're crazy. They're too fast. They walk fast. They act crazy. They look weird. They're trying to be slow. So if this is the other quality of evil, to mimic good people, observe our body language, mimic us. That's how they're able to make you think they're really just a normal person sitting there also. You get me? And who knows, they raped someone yesterday. They killed someone yesterday. They just came out of prison for something they were truly convicted for yesterday. You know? You don't know. So that's why you have to observe energy. Don't worry so much about behavior. If the whole goal is to hide who they are by mimicking us, even their pace of walking, even their kids mimic us. You might be like, that's adults. We would know kids at least are fake. No, the children, even now, their demons are making them super slow. But if I act natural right now, they're all gonna run. All over this building. Like that. So that's how they can make you think sometimes that some kids are good when they're actually evil children. Because maybe you're a very good person. You're calm, you're slow when you enter your workplace or some other place. Then okay, those kids in that building or that place you work at or maybe the apartment complex, exactly, their demon is going to see that. They don't want to make the kids distinct to you. They want to walk slow like you. It's just your slow is a normal one. Theirs is creepy. But if you're not someone who's like me, right, who actually tries to judge human character, right, you just treat people the way they behave, that's dangerous. Any evil person can enter your life. But I do believe good people are very smart. You hardly have bad people enter your life. You're just normal with humans. You just don't think they have bad intention, the bystanders every day outside. That's the only way you could get tricked. But right when you look at them, you're obviously not going to like them. I don't think you guys would ever be tricked, into them entering your life, being fake friendly, you know. You'll notice at some point if that's happened. That's just the humans we would say, yeah, it depends. There's a lot of smart people who can sense that. So yeah, they're trying to be more quiet. They're trying to be more slow. Because the goal is to not look distinct. So they don't look crazy and demonic. Other days, you would think, why are they acting crazy and demonic then? Because there's nobody here who's decent. So they don't really care how they act around me. Is that I pray that God brings some decent people here, and He did. And now they're scared of those people, and they're just trying to act fake. Because they're following me, these demons. They don't want other people to know that. So they have the basic cornerstone psychology of a criminal. Don't let other people know. You know? Yeah. So, yeah, that's the psychology of evil for you. What else was I going to talk about? So, yeah, October is my birthday, right? That means it's a happy month for me. So I actually feel happy the whole month and not a day or two, like how non-Muslims would celebrate it, right? Since we Muslims don't celebrate it, because of the sort of significant event that, right, it was connected to. There's nothing wrong with being happy for something. You just don't want to follow the way it was already designed. Exactly. It's from pagan worship or pagan stuff. So it's the origin that we don't do it. Okay, but you might be like, you guys could just stop the pagan stuff and just do it normally. It's because there's this sort of fear that maybe there's a sin because we don't know when we're going to die. It's not normal to celebrate your birth. You know, that day, that month, it's like a, right, some sort of sign of arrogance that you're saying, right, you're living when who guaranteed you that, right? God didn't guarantee you that. It's like that. That's how people see it. You see it as like some sort of way of being arrogant, not necessarily in an intentional way, but just more like that that's what it could symbolize. If you were to be careful with it and observe the situation, yay, I turned this age, I'm going to celebrate it. Well, who guaranteed you that? And I know that some people may not necessarily be saying they're going to live the whole year. That's not necessarily what they're maybe celebrating, just simply turning it, right? I know, but because of then the idea that we're all going to die and this life is not really, you don't want to be distracted. You want to really remember God more. The more you turn another age, you want to remember you're getting close to death. So that's sort of religious significance that, right, others don't have, but you're only going to learn from religion. Like that. Other areas of knowledge, right? You're not going to learn it from them. Just things like that. But you can obviously be happy and chill, and it's just, you don't know if God's okay with it. So it's good to leave things that have doubt. That's one thing religion will teach you. Since you don't want to commit a sin, why do something you're scared it might be a sin, right? Okay, but other things you can try to use logic to see if it's sin or not, right? If it's actually moral or not, then you can do it, obviously, if it's you really being fair to morality and not just saying, yeah, I think it's not, you know. But things like this, exactly. Is it really bad to celebrate a birthday? No. It's like a neutral thing, right? Doesn't matter if you do or not. So then if it was ever sinful or bad, the reason would not be because it's immoral, right? It would just be because maybe God has some rulings, right? And since we don't know, since it's a doubt where we can't use morality to judge it, it's like then we just want to let it go. So for me, I personally just feel happy the whole month. It just feels nice and special. I don't feel like I'm getting old or anything. But that's kind of because I really don't physically don't get older in my appearance. So maybe that's why. There's too much noise around me right now, so I'm going to stop this recording.